What do you know? Was a white guy, Republican, MAGA person. What do you know? White supremacist.
Well, that didn't age well, did it, Rosie the Lip O'Donnell? Hi, I'm Pastor Marty, and this is the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That'll give you notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. It's the only way that we can get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of the Afternoon Drive. Rosie O'Donnell, who has left the United States and now resides in Ireland, just can't seem to stop commenting on everything going on in the United States. You know, funny thing is, I've lived in several places, born, raised, grew up in upstate New York. I went to college in the Midwest. I have lived in Florida. I have lived back in the Midwest. I have lived in upstate New York. I have lived and currently reside in the South in Georgia. Now, the funny thing is, I don't really spend a lot of time commenting on the places I used to live and what's going on there now. If I have friends or family there that are going through something, I might share something. But overall, I really don't spend a lot of time wondering or thinking about what's going on in a place I no longer reside. But yet, Rosie O'Donnell, who had to move to Ireland for her own emotional health because she didn't want to be preoccupied with Donald Trump, but apparently all she is preoccupied with Donald Trump. And she gets it wrong.
I just could not get it through my head that students in America were shooting each other in schools. And this was a church inside a Catholic school. And what do you know? Was a white guy, Republican, MAGA person. What do you know? White supremacist. Nothing has happened since Columbine. Nothing. The Million Mom March. Nothing.
Wasn't a MAGA person. Wasn't a white supremacist. In fact, Rosie, it was a member of your community. You know, that alphabet community, that community that's constantly saying how you're under attack. Well, apparently the attacker came from amongst your ranks.
I know a lot of you were very upset about the video I made before I went away for a few days. I didn't go online and haven't seen them till today, but you are right. I did not do my due diligence before I made that emotional statement. And I said things about the shooter that were incorrect. I assumed, like most shooters, they followed a standard MO and had standard, feelings of NRA-loving kind of gun people. Anyway, the truth is, I messed up, and when you mess up, you fess up. I'm sorry. This is my apology video, and I hope it's enough.
So, two things. Well, let's make it three. I'll begin with, what is that thing on her lip? I'm sorry. It just, she went on and on in one video about, I'm getting a cold sore, but it's not herpes. Okay, TMI there, Rosie. Really don't know, don't care, don't want to know, and certainly don't want my imagination to even remotely go there. But that's just nasty, so I am now going to refer to her as Rosie the Lip O'Donnell. Number two, she assumed. Oh, you know that old acrostic, when you assume, you make an as out of you and me. And that's exactly what she did. She just assumed that, these people, they all fit the same model, that all of these shootings are just all done by gun-loving NRA people. Really? Is that really the case? Because You going to say that it was a MAGA NRA person that took a shot at Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania? Was it a MAGA Second Amendment person that tried to take a shot at Donald Trump through the hedgerow of a golf course a few weeks later? Was it a MAGA person that opened fire on members of Capitol Hill in a softball practice, or was that a disgruntled member of Team Bernie? Stop and think about this. The whole J6 was all this insurrection that all of these MAGA gun nuts showed up to overthrow the government unarmed. Let's chat about this a little bit. I think she's forgotten that in March of 2023, there was a Christian school shooting in Nashville, Tennessee. It left 6 people dead, plus the shooter. The shooter identified as Audrey Hale, age 28, who was a member of the trans community. Fast forward, December 2024, Wisconsin. School shooting, Christian school shooting. 2 killed, 6 wounded. The shooter, female. Rosie, you haven't done your due diligence on any of this. And then number 3, you said, I'm sorry, when you mess up, you fess up. This is my apology video. I hope it's enough. It's not. It's not. So tired of you people on the left going off half-cocked, lying about, continually distorting what it is Donald Trump has done, what it is that MAGA is about. You've got half the country thinking one way about how the other half of the country is. You just label us as bigots and racists, and we're evil and we're vile and yada 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 yada, and you stir up all of this strife and contention. And now you got the Dems talking about we're going to bring a bazooka to a pencil fight. It's like, where is the violent rhetoric coming from? What is the existential threat to democracy? Who is it that really are the ones that we need to keep an eye on for the purpose of public health and safety? Yeah. No, it's not enough, Rosie. It's not enough. You're unhinged. You're inciting other unhinged people to do unhinged things. We heard ad nauseum about J6, completely forgetting about all the people on the left that have stood outside the homes of people like Brett Kavanaugh, that stormed the Capitol when he was being confirmed as a member of the United States Supreme Court. Where's the violence coming from? The violence in our major cities over ICE doing its job. Where's the violence coming from? The violence in our blue cities where crime is out of control because you did away with cashless bail and people are just allowed to be on the streets and wreak havoc and shoplift and mug and maim and rape. Where's the violence coming from? Sorry, Rosie. It's not enough.